The story of Prophet Ayoub, Job in English, is one of patience, faith, and ultimate reward. It is believed that Prophet Ayoub was a wealthy man who lived in the land of Uz in Arabia, approximately 4,000 years ago. Ayoub was a devout servant of God who worshipped him regularly and gave generously to the poor and needy. He had a large family and many servants and was admired by all who knew him for his piety and generosity. However, one day, Ayoub's life took a sudden turn for the worse. He began to suffer from a series of tragedies that would test his faith to the very limit. First, Ayoub's cattle were stolen, and his crops destroyed, leaving him and his family without any means of sustenance. Then, one by one, his children fell ill and died, leaving him heartbroken and alone. Despite these afflictions, Ayoub remained steadfast in his faith and never lost hope in God's mercy. He continued to worship and pray, asking for God's guidance and help. However, his trials did not end there. Ayoub himself fell ill, and his body was covered in painful boils. He was mocked and shunned by his community, who believed that his suffering was a punishment from God for some unspecified sin. But Ayoub did not give up. He remained patient and continued to pray, seeking a way out of his pain and suffering. Finally, God answered his prayers, restoring his wealth and health, and reuniting him with his family. The story of Prophet Ayoub teaches us the importance of faith and patience in the face of adversity. No matter how difficult our circumstances may be, we must never lose hope in God's mercy, and we must always trust that He will guide us to a better future. The following Quranic verses mention the story of Prophet Ayoub, Job, peace be upon him. Surah Nisa Ayah, verse 163. We have inspired you, as we had inspired Noah and the prophets after him. And we inspired Abraham, and Ishmael, and Isaac, and Jacob, and the patriarchs, and Jesus, and Job, and Jonah, and Aaron, and Solomon. And we gave David the Psalms. Surah An-Am Ayah, verse 84. And we gave him Isaac and Jacob, each of them we guided. And we guided Noah previously, and from his descendants David, and Solomon, and Job, and Joseph, and Moses, and Aaron. Thus we reward the righteous. Surah An-Biya Ayah, verse 83-84. And Job, when he cried out to his Lord, great harm has afflicted me, and you are the most merciful of the merciful. So we answered him, lifted his suffering, and restored his family to him, and their like with them, a mercy from us, and a reminder for the worshippers. Surah Sad Ayah, verse 41-44. And mention our servant Job, when he called out to his Lord, Satan has afflicted me with hardship and pain. Stamp with your foot, here is cool water to wash with, and to drink. And we restored his family for him, and their like with them, as a mercy from us, and a lesson for those who possess insight. Take with your hand a bundle, and strike with it, and do not break your oath. We found him patient. What an excellent servant! He was obedient,